Hello guys, I not think I'll be making this video, and I hope that I didn't have to make this video, but we are making it. So this is a video I've been wanting to make for quite a while. I think I had this idea in mind 2 weeks ago, and it's just really crazy, and this is not any normal video that I would normally and usually do. It's not like me posting what pets I'm trading in Grow Garden, or me posting Saitama Battlegrounds, or me like making edits, which I haven't really made in a long time. Hey, but good news for y'all, we're gonna come back to editing, bro. We're gonna come back to editing, but that's not we're not gonna be talking about that as much in this video. This video is pretty interesting video. So in this video, actually, I don't know where to start, but I'm gonna just start from the intro. So it all started when my friend. Okay, this is just gonna be like a long ass story. I'm sorry, I just get like into like the really beginning, you know what I mean? But it all started when my friend invited me to the server, right? She invited me to the server on Discord, and it's like a server where you get to make friends. And I had this girl by the name of Epi. We started talking for a bit, and a couple days later, she sent me a Discord server, which is kind of related to the other one, but not really. I joined it, met some people. It was going pretty cool. We played Roblox. They actually put me on 99 Nights in the Forest. So I'd say 99 Nights in the Forest is a pretty good game. And they put me on that. Play Roblox. It was really fun. So this was for about 2 weeks, maybe 3. This was like during summer. School was about starting a bit. So I was free for now. And in a little bit wasn't going to be that free. Then I noticed the person who invited me to the server, Epi, was not in the server. So I asked her about it. Or, I don't remember. Apparently, there was somebody named Jay. Now, I did not know who Jay was. But little did I know that there was somebody named Jay that was with, like, basically my friend. By the way, sorry if I'm, like, explaining this, like, terrible detail. I'm just, like, very tired. It's, like, 12 a.m. by the time I'm recording this. But, so, basically, Jay is the owner of the server, and Epi, who invited me to the server, was actually co-owner of the server. So they both did share being the admin into that server. But apparently Jay has been a creep. And I would say the word, but I don't want to get demonetized or like get this video deleted. Let's just say Jay is a PDF. And I have proofs and evidence. Kind of like a CR. I have a claim, evidence, and reasoning why the evidence supports my claim. I'm going to share that and share some images which can show that. So basically, after Epi told me that she left because of somebody named Jay, it was a bit strange. And when she left, apparently the server was being renewed according to the current owner of the server, which was Jay. So it was Jay pretending that he sold the server to somebody, when in reality he just technically sold it to himself. So the server was completely different. It was no longer like a friend hangout server. It was a server that he wanted to create. So after I talked with Epi, I was talking with Jason. He was the other owner of the server and was good friends with Epi, so maybe he would know a thing or two about what happened. But I'm going to show you a screenshot which shows him trying to, like, I guess, make me not find out the truth. Sorry for, like, the terrible ratio, by the way. I don't really know how to, like, do that well on CapCut yet. But this image shows me and Epi's conversation, and I sent it to Jay. By the way, regular guy is Jay. And now he's trying to pretend like he doesn't know who Jay is. He said, "Who is Jay?" And at that time, when I was texting him, I didn't know myself. I said, "I don't know if they misspelled what or who Jay is." Because, sometimes, Because she did say J happened. Sometimes people do misspell stuff. She probably could have meant to say what happened, but accidentally said J happened. But no, she did meant somebody named J did something, and it was their fault. This image also shows, or this next image, shows me about to talk more with Epi about the situation on why she left the server and why the server is being quote unquote reworked or renewed, or just basically quote unquote bought by somebody else, which it was not bought by somebody else. But I was asking Jay, which I didn't know it was Jay at the time, I was asking him if I should talk to Epi about this again, and he tried to get me to avoid talking with her more about the situation because he stated, I don't know, probably not, she might be going through something. He's saying that because he doesn't want me to, like, stress her out by, like, asking, like, hey, why'd you leave the server, or, you know, that way Epi doesn't tell me the truth on what Jay has been doing. Now, I don't know if this really, like, explains much, but, like, I made a friend, like, I think it was either 1 year or 3 years ago. So, like, 1 or 2 or 3 years ago, during summer, like, I met somebody, and we became friends, and, like, she gave me her Discord, I give her mine, and now I have her password to her Discord, so I could just, like, I could log into her account and message him, but apparently he's been messaging my friend, and I believe my friend told him that she was underaged, and this is Jay asking me if my friend's good looking or not, because apparently my friend has a crush on me, which is, I mean, it's surprising, but apparently my friend has a crush on me, and Jay revealed that, but he's asking me if my friend is chopped or not, which chopped means is she ugly or not, so he wants to know if my friend is attractive, because if she is attractive, he's probably going to try to flirt with her even more. Now, this is me confronting Jay or just showing him. I think at this time I still didn't know that he was Jay, so I think this was just me showing the owner, which I thought was like a different owner. By the way, Jay has multiple alt accounts, so I did not know that this was one of his alt accounts. But I confronted, or I told him about the news that I've been getting from Epi, which is the victim of this whole situation. And he's acting surprised, kind of like as if he was not Jay, even though he is. These are also the screenshots of what Epi sent me. You could pause if you would like to read them. But basically, Booyah, or New York Booyah, is one of Jay's alt accounts. And this is proof of him messaging a minor. So in this image, Jay claims that he's 18. I'm pretty sure the girl in the image claims that she's 16. So Jay is a grown man, by the way. He's an adult, and the girl is 16 years old, underage. I'm not too sure about this. I think this is like debatable, but I think it's legal if you're 18 to date a 16-year-old, because it's a 2-year age difference. If she was 15, yeah, that would be weird to date, I'm pretty sure. But like, you still can't do anything sexual, because Jay could do anything sexual with anybody as long as they're 18 years old or older. But with this girl who's 16, he cannot do anything sexual with this girl. And he is asking her if she's an e-girl. And in a bit, I'm going to log into my friend's account, because e-girl could have... Honestly, I kind of had he has like a different opinion on what e-girl means. His opinion of what an e-girl is like basically like a girl who just like... I'm saying like a lot, but I don't know if I'm gonna get demonetized, but basically his thoughts on what e-girl is just a slut. Got all these boys and stuff. That's his definition of e-girl. So he's basically asking this girl if she's a slut, and we all know what a slut is. which is 18 plus, and this girl cannot be a slut because she's only 16 years old. So that's just kind of crazy. And he literally he bans girls that aren't e-girls or sluts because they're not quote unquote useful to him. But at the end of the day, he's still encouraging underage people to be related to 18 plus stuff, which is just disgusting as hell. So this is another image of Jay pretending that he's not Jay. So he's saying, what should we do about the pedophile? I stated that we should confront him. And he asked me, is he 100% PDF? And I said, I'm assuming so, yeah. So our plan was just to confront Jay, which would be the owner that's selling the server, about it. But this other image is going to be kind of shocking. So after we made a plan of confronting him, he said, damn, well, I had to ban. I'm sorry, Zenny. And I said, wait, ban who? And I was confused for a second. I said, wait, why'd you ban me? And a couple seconds later, I kind of realized maybe this was Jay all along. So he said, well, I am him, of course. I'm not a pedo. Half the shit she's saying is lies. So you're a booyah, question mark? But why'd you ban me, and why are you a pedo? I'm not a pedo. I do not have a... I'm gonna have to blur out that message, but I do not have a grape kink. This is another image, and him explaining why he banned me. Now, he explained that he banned me from the server because I'm on their side, and I do believe that he is a PDF, and he does not want his reputation to be ruined. He doesn't want me to expose the owner of this server being a PDF into his own server, because then people are going to know, and people are going to take that very seriously. So he banned me in the server because of that. He also, it's kind of funny how he claimed that he worked hard growing the server, even though this server was like, what, 2 weeks old or 3 weeks old by like when I joined, I'm pretty sure. Or when I did join, there was like no members in it. So like, I don't think he worked hard for shit. I'm gonna be honest, bro. This dude did not work hard. Now this is Jay explaining why he only wants e-girls in the server. This is him showing that he wants e-girls in the server because they attract lots of guys. So if the e-girls invite all their sims and all the people that DM them, it's gonna get more people to join. And normal girls aren't needed because normal girls are just like, normal. And probably don't have lots of guys in DMs, so just aren't really that needed that much. This is me also explaining what I think he's trying to do. So, I think he's trying to grow a big server, and I mean, I guess it is doing the job. I mean, he did state that he went from 80 members to 250. Hey, it's pretty good. But what I think he's trying to do is get all these e-girls into the server. And that way, when there's like when the majority of people in the server are just e-girls or whatever, they're like attractive, he's gonna try to flirt with them. He gets rejected, maybe the e-girl like some different guy. Well, that's okay. He's still got like 200 other e-girls in the server he can go to. He's got to at least like land on one of them. So, I mean, that's what I think he's trying to do. That's just a theory. But I am pretty positive that that's what he's trying to do. And he did also mention that he does flirt with girls regularly. Notice how in this image and the other image, at the end of the other image, like behind it, or before it was on, man. My bad, guys, I'm still sleepy, so like, my explanation's not the best, but you guys gotta get the idea across. So, he did state he doesn't leak DMs, because I did ask him, how does he know that my friend Layla has a crush on me? Because the only way he'll know that is if he's been messaging her. And bro, I don't want him messaging any of my friends, bro. This guy's a fucking dork-ass creep, bro. So, he said, I would show you, but I don't leak DMs. I hate them. Even though he literally did leak DMs, bro. Like, this dude's really just lying for no reason, bro. And he said, I'm not coming back to the server because I think he's a pedo and it's assaulting him. Like, bro, you're literally a pedo. Like, there's literally so many fucking proofs that literally show that you're a fucking creep. Like, bro, shit pissing me off, bro. Now, in this image, I would just assume that he's gonna block me. I mean, what is there else to talk about? I think he's a PDF. He's telling me that he's not. He banned me from the server, so it's not like I could really warn much people about it, besides people that we have befriended. So, I mean, the next action that I thought would have been taken was just him blocking me. And he said, I don't know yet, should I? And I guess I just said goodbye to the good times we have, you know? Playing Roblox. You know, it was fun playing Roblox with him and the gang, but don't really want to play Roblox with a creep like him, so. You know, he blocked me. No, he didn't block me. He actually unfriended me. Because I was able to send him a friend request. My bad, guys. Thought he blocked me, but he unfriended me and not blocked me. So I'll still go send him a friend request. But anyways, when we get to conclusion, I'm kind of, or I don't even know what I'm trying to do. But like, I'm just gonna like start explaining some stuff on what I think he's trying to do. And like kind of explaining how, I don't even know. You guys are just gonna have to see. I'm gonna just like end this voice thing real quick. Alright guys, by the time I'm recording this video, it's a brand new day. So I'm recording this video like tomorrow after like the last part. So I have a lot more energy now to like explain stuff. So I think this is what he's trying to do. So his strategy, right, is that he wants e-girls in the server because they attract a lot of boys. So think of it like this: e-girls, right? You know, they post their selfies. You know, they're all cute and pretty, right? You have lots of guys come and DM them. The e-girl gets invited to the server. It's a cool server. So they invite all the simps. And boom, more people are joining. Just from that one e-girl joining, there's like 1 to 10 other e-boys, maybe even more, joining just to boost up the server by a lot. Because, you know, the guy, if they're getting invited by the e-girl, because, you know, the girl's so pretty, like, obviously you're going to DM them, shoot your shot. So if the e-girl invites them to Discord server, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, this girl's actually talking to me. She actually invited me to a Discord server. I'm like, it's like this might be a sign. When in reality, she doesn't want you, bro. She got like 10 other guys DMing her. She is probably looking for a sugar daddy sometimes, so if you don't got no money, I don't know if she's gonna watch it, but it's possible. But that's apparently his strategy from what I'm thinking of what he's trying to say. Now, if you think about it, what is the point of having all these e-girls in the server? And all these members in the server if it's not like a server make friends or nothing? I just don't really understand the point. So that's not even an excuse for why you only want e-girls in your server, because you're also encouraging minors and underage people to act sexual. That way you can boost up your server, which is not okay. So this is just easily proof that he's just a PDF, bro. And it's sad to see that people like this still exist in the real world. Because grown man, some of them, this isn't even like a grown man. Like, this isn't like a 40-year-old. This is like an 18-year-old, by what I know of. So he could definitely pull people his age. Like 40-year-old men or like 60-year-old, like not many girls will really go for that unless like they're their age. But you know, they're not gonna be as pretty. You know, like if you're 6 years old, like, you probably could pull like maybe 40 to 80, or I don't know, but like they won't be as attractive. So like 20 to like, or like I don't know, 15 to like 20 would be like a very attractive girl or something. So like the older guys will definitely go for younger. It's just like really disgusting and sad. And it's not justifiable. Just because you can't pull doesn't mean that you should go for people younger and less aware because that's just disgusting. And shame on you, Jay. We used to be friends, you know, we had fun playing Roblox, but shame on you, bro. Shame on you. I don't really have anything much else to say. I'm just gonna end this video here, but good news for you guys. I am gonna come back to editing, so if you guys are subscribed to me because of my edits, well, I'm coming back. I haven't posted an edit in nearly a year. My last real edit was on October 8th. So that's just insane. That's like almost a year. That's 11 months we're talking about. But I'm going to be posting again on that same exact day. Or at least I'll try to. But I'm just here to spread the awareness of Jay and kind of share my side of the story and my friend's side of the story. I'll catch y'all later.